Waltham Newswatch was on hand last week for the Boys and Girls Club annual gala silent auction at the Westin.
20 years!
Particularly the Nocera and Marcoux family, who not just for this event have worked tirelessly for 5 months, but for decades have supported the Waltham Boys and Girls Club.
Well, I had one of the best committees I could possibly have, and Joe Nocera as my co-chair. We just had a great thing, and we had only 2 things we wanted to do. We wanted to sell the place out, which we've done. There's over 300 people here tonight. And the other thing we wanted to do is have the most successful auction that they've ever had.
It was the most successful auction in the 20-year history of the event, far exceeding attendance and funding totals from last year. The net amount raised was more than $180,000, more than $45,000 more than last year's total of $135,000. 300 people attended, a sellout crowd, over 215 from last year. Money raised at the gala accounts for a large percentage of the Boys and Girls Club's annual operating budget. The club's Keystone Club was also on hand to do some fundraising of its own, led by the 2010 Boys and Girls Club Youth of the Year.
Well, we're fundraising right now as a Keystone group for the national and regional conferences in which we go to when we meet with other clubs, and they help us out and we help them out about how to have better fundraising, how to make our club better as a whole, how to recruit more people.
Steak! Hamburgers!
Back when I was growing up, it was more of side of town, backyard baseball, backyard basketball, backyard football. And so you had an east side, west side, south side, and north side. And so we formed teams on different parts of the city. And I stayed on the west side of town, and we played east side, south side, north side. And everyone, you know, of the league had the uniforms, either a grocery store, a funeral home, or
playground. Since having kids, how much has your perspective changed towards community events with children?
Sure, and communities are really what shape kids these days. And I think providing safe places to go for kids that, you know, when they're out of school is something that's very important for our community. You know, having mom and dads being able to send their kids to places like this is really important for them, to give them opportunities to get things they need to get done in the day. So there's nothing better than Boys and Girls Club.